playing in a shutout and kind of doing that, it gives us a lot of confidence on defense. There was a lot of intangibles. The weather obviously was a big factor. So I'm just really proud that we could pitch a shutout. Sorry, and they had 87 total yards. So I'm just really proud of that.
87 total yards and 0 points. I know you guys don't pay too much attention to numbers, but when you look at that, what do you think?
Towards the end of the game, and in the locker room, it was one of the things that Coach Pride kind of highlighted, and it was kind of funny because Kabinda was like, man, he's like, I only had 2 tackles. He was like, every time they would give the ball, he would be tackled before he got to my level. So, just everything went well for us. The defensive line played really well, linebackers, and in the back end, we just, played really well.
Coach said a couple times in the past, 2 to 3 weeks that the defensive line is starting to believe it's really good.
Yeah.
What point did you guys start to believe you were really good and start playing like it?
Honestly, from the beginning of the season, Coach Spence really instills a lot of confidence in us and motivates us. And these type of games just kind of give us more confidence moving forward.
How's Coach Pride different?
And different in terms of what?
Other coaches you've...
And other coaches? He's just a really good dude. He likes to joke a lot. He has a great personality. He can relate to players really well, but at the same time, he's a really good motivator, and he's really smart. He called a great game today, and I'm just proud to be able to play for him.
Is Coach Pride's working relationship any different than it was with Bob Shoop? Just different dynamic.
Coach Shoop had a great relationship with all the guys, but it's definitely a different dynamic, in the defensive room. They're obviously different people. Coach Shoop was a little bit more X's and O's. He was just so intelligent that it was kind of sometimes hard to keep up with him. And not saying that Coach Pride's not intelligent, but Shoop was a Yale grad, so he's an Ivy League guy.
All right. So Ohio State, Michigan, Michigan State, and you guys now held Rutgers to a combined 382 yards. So what did you guys see on the film from those previous 3 games that you used to be so successful tonight, holding under 100 again?
There wasn't really anything specific that we focused on. Obviously, we had to stop, their zone read option and run, and that's something that we really worked on in practice. And it's just a testament to Coach Pride and all the other defensive coaches, Coach Spence, Coach Smith, just getting us ready for this game.
You mentioned Ohio State and Michigan. How have you guys been handling things in the sense of necessarily controlling your own destiny, both the Big Ten championship game and then college football playoff?
Honestly, at this point, we're just taking it one game at a time. Right now, I know we're going to enjoy this win on the long bus ride home, and get ready for Michigan State next week.
Is it kind of surreal, though, that you guys are in the position now to do something no Penn State team has done, given everything you really went through at the beginning of this year?
Yeah, me, when I was a freshman, honestly, I never thought that with the sanctions we had, we would never be in this type of position. And to be here with 9 wins, this is our first 9-win season that, I've been on the team. I'm just really proud of it. And it's everyone. It's, especially it's our fans. That, at the end of the game, when all of our fans stuck around through the weather, through the icy rain and the hail, that was awesome. And we really appreciate that, and we're going to need that for the Thanksgiving game next weekend.
Your defense was so dominant tonight. I mean, did it impress even you guys? 87 yards total. I mean, you took them out of the game early. Just talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, in the locker room, Kabinda came up to me. He was like, "Man, y'all played so well. I only had 2 tackles because the ball wasn't spitting out to his end." And it just goes to show, how hard that we played up front, and it wasn't just the defensive line, it was everyone. And it was, Coach Pride called a great game, and I'm just really proud of what we did today.